welcome back. Let's try read more on Wikipedia. I have many hundred PDF I like to read. I need to get back to reading about computer and computer processors. This is how I got started. So, but I have another video. I'm looking at PC gamer hardware, another English one, but I not remember if I got it started. I think I did, because I have destroyed this video. This video is mostly I just read on Wikipedia, but I was supposed to read about computers and computer hardware's processors and information, everything about computer gaming and stuff. But I like to read something else, not computers. I like to read about Switzerland, all kind of stuff. I'm going to read about this lake. So there's a lot of stuff, and Florida's Keys, a lot of stuff. I did never finish reading this. But let's need to read. Maybe I should buy a PlayStation one day. Oh, I forgot to put the speakers down. This is why the sound was so loud. I did not notice that because I was so sleepy. Yes, I need a minute. I need a minute to go to my bed because I'm super sleepy in the morning. But it's not morning now. Is a video I need to put public, but I do this because I like to read about it. Because I'm not travel, not do anything in my life. I'm just laying here in my bed. So I like to learn something new. About like Switzerland, I like to learning a little bit new. Like I like to read about Switzerland one day.
PlayStation 5. Page semi-protected. PlayStation 5. The original PlayStation 5 console with optical drive and dual sensor controller, also known as PS5 developer Sony Interactive Entertainment manufacturer Sony Foxconn product family PlayStation tip home video game console generation in release date AU/JP/KR/NA/NZ November 12, 2020. WW November 19, 2020. The PlayStation 5, PS5, is a home video game console developed by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It was announced as the successor to the PlayStation 4 in April 2019, was launched on the 12th of November 2020 in Australia, Japan, New Zealand, North America, and South Korea, and was released worldwide 1 week later. The PS5 is part of the 9th generation of video game consoles, along with Microsoft's Xbox Series X/S consoles, which were released in the same month. The base model includes an optical disc drive compatible with Ultra HD Blu-ray discs. The digital edition lacks this drive, as a lower-cost model for buying games only through download. The two variants were launched simultaneously. Slimmer hardware revisions of both models are scheduled to replace the original models in November 2023. 4. The PlayStation 5's main hardware features include a solid-state drive customized for high-speed data streaming to enable significant improvements in storage performance, an AMD GPU capable of 4K resolution display at up to 120 frames per second, hardware-accelerated ray tracing for realistic lighting and reflections, and the Tempest engine for hardware-accelerated 3D audio effects. Other features include the DualSense controller with haptic feedback, backward compatibility with the majority of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR games, and the PlayStation 2 headset. History. Development. The lead architect of the PlayStation console line, Mark Cerny, implemented a 2-year feedback cycle after the launch of the PlayStation 4. This entailed regularly visiting Sony's first-party developers at 2-year intervals to find out what concerns they had with shortcomings in Sony's current hardware and how such hardware could be improved in console refreshes or for the next generation. This feedback directly influenced the priorities of the console development team. During the development of the PlayStation 5, a central challenge revolved around addressing the length of loading times for games. 5. Cerny said several developers, including Epic Games' Tim Sweeney, told him that standard I/O speed of hard disk drives was now a limiting factor. ENA, January 22, 2021. IND, February 2, 2021. VI, March 19, 2021. CHN, the 15th of May, 2021. Lifespan 2020 present introductory price base / digital edition. US $499 / US $399. €499 / 399 euros. CA $629 / CA $499. $749 / $599. 49,980 yen / 39,980 yen. £449 / 359 pounds. Units sold 40 million plus, as of July 27, 2023. 1. Units shipped 41.7 million, as of June 30, 2023. 2. Media Ultra HD Blu-ray. Blu-ray. DVD. Download. CPU custom-made Core AMD Zen 2 variable frequency up to 3.5 GHz memory 16 GB / 256-bit GDDR6 DRAM 512 MB DDR4 RAM, used as SSD controller cache. 3. Storage custom 825 GB PCIe 4.0 NVMe 1 TB in 2023 version. Removable storage internal PCIe 4.0 NVMe M.2 SSD upgradable up to 8 TB. In pushing game development. 6. Slow data rates placed limits on the size of data being loaded into the game, the physical location of data on the storage medium, and the duplication of data across medium in order to reduce load times. An important goal was to find ways to reduce loading time, particularly in games that stream or dynamically load new game areas as the player moves through the game world. 5. Jim Ryan, the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, stated that Sony had researched the feasibility of a low-priced, reduced spec version of the PlayStation 5, like what Microsoft had done with its Xbox Series X and its lower power counterpart the Xbox Series S, and concluded that they believed such consoles do not fare well. Becoming obsolete too fast. 7. Marketing and release. Sony first publicly described the new console in an interview with Wired magazine in April 2019. 8. In early 2019, Sony's financial report for the quarter ending the 31st of March, 2019, affirmed that new next-generation hardware was in development but would ship no earlier than April 2020. 9. In a second Wired magazine interview in October 2019, Sony said it intended to ship its next-generation console worldwide by the end of 2020. 10. The current hardware specifications were revealed in October 2019. 11. 12. At CES 2020, Sony unveiled the official Go for the platform, which follows the similar minimalist styling of the previous PlayStation consoles and brand. 13. Full specifications were given in an online presentation by Sony and published by Sony and Digital Foundry on March 18, 2020. 14. 15. 16. Digital Foundry spoke with Sony in detail and published a deep dive on April 2. 17. A major game library showcase had been planned for June 4, 2020, but was postponed until the 11th of June due to the George Floyd protests. This presentation was also the premiere of the console's external hardware design. 18, 19, 20, 21. Sony planned to launch the PlayStation 5 by the 2020 end-of-year holiday period. 22. The date and pricing was confirmed as part of a game showcase presentation on the 16th of September, 2020. To release date in Australia, Japan, New Zealand, North America and South Korea was confirmed for the 12th of November, 2020, and for most of the rest of the world on the 19th of November, 2020. 23. PlayStation 5's release in India was delayed, leading to speculation that a trademark dispute was the reason. The name PS5 was briefly trademarked by a different person. Eventually the dispute was resolved and the system released thereon. External USB-based HDD or SSD up to 8 display video output formats. HDMI 720p, 1080i 1080p, 1440p, 4K 8K. Graphics custom AMD RDNA 236 CUS variable frequency up to 2.23 GHz 10.3 flops peak sound custom Tempest engine 3D audio. Dolby Atmos 7.1 surround sound. DTSX, Blu-ray video and UHD Blu-ray video. Controller input DualSense DualShock 4 PlayStation Move PS5 Media Remote PlayStation VR 2 Sense Controllers Connectivity Wi-Fi 6 Bluetooth 5.1 Gigabit Ethernet 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 1 USB 2.0 1 USB-C with USB 3.2 Gen 2 1 1 HDMI 2.1 Online devices PlayStation Network PlayStation Plus Dimension Space Launch Model 390mm 260mm February 2nd, 2021. 24, 25, 26, 27 The console launched in Indonesia on the 22nd of January, 2021. 28. The system launched in China on the 15th of May, 2021. 29. The console launched with two models, a base version with an Ultra HD Blu-ray compatible optical disc drive for retail game support alongside online distribution via the PlayStation Store and a lower cost variant lacking the disc drive and retaining digital download support. 30. following the 16th of September, 2020, presentation, Sony stated that orders for the console were to open at various retailers on the following day. However, several retailers in the United States and the United Kingdom launched pre-orders that evening, causing a rush on pre-orders, including scalping as many stores' inventories were quickly sold out, and creating confusion. Sony apologized for the incident on the 19th of September, 2020, and promised to increase more pre-order deliveries over the coming days and stock through the end of the year. 31-32. Worldwide supply of the console has remained low due to a global chip shortage since 2020. 33. Sony expects a short retail stock until 2023. 34. In August 2022, Sony announced a price increase by up to 20% in most of its markets except the US, citing global economic, inflationary, and supply chain pressures. 35-36. Hardware. The PlayStation 5 is powered by a custom system on a chip, SoC, designed in tandem by AMD and Sony. 37. Integrating a custom 7nm AMD Zen 2 CPU with 8 cores running at a variable frequency capped at 3.5 GHz. 38. Zen 2 is a 64-bit x86-64 instruction set CPU microarchitecture. The integrated GPU is also a custom unit based on AMD's RDNA 2 graphics architecture. 39. The GPU has 36 compute units running at a variable frequency capped at 2.23 GHz, making it capable of a peak theoretical performance of 10 teraflops. 15-40. The GPU supports hardware-accelerated real-time ray tracing, a rendering technique that allows for realistic lighting and reflections. 11. The console has 16 GB of GDDR6 RAM with a peak bandwidth of 448 GB/s. 38, and integrates Bluetooth 5.1 and 802.11ax. Wi-Fi 6. 41. Both the CPU and GPU are monitored by a special boost system incorporating AMD's Smart Shift technology that adjusts the frequency of these units based on the current activities of both target ideal constant power drawn and a model SoC performance profile. For example, if the CPU is running at lower activity, the (104mm, 15.4 in 10.2 in 4.1 in). Digital, launch model 390mm 260mm 92mm, 15.4 in 10.2 in 3.6 in. Mass base. Launch, 4.5 kilograms, 9.9 pound. 2021. 4.2 kilograms, 9.3 pound. 2022, 3.9 kilograms, 8.6 pound. 2023, 3.2 kilograms, 7.1 pound. Digital. Launch, 3.9 kilograms, 8.6 pound. 2021, 3.6 kilograms, 7.9 pound. 2022, 3.4 kilograms, 7.5 pound. 2023, 2.6 kilograms, 5.7 pound. Best-selling game Elden Ring, 3.64 million. Backward compatibility. Almost all PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games predecessor PlayStation 4 website at playstation.com/PS5. Boost system may reduce its frequency and increase the frequency of the GPU for higher performance without otherwise affecting power use or cooling. 38. The cooling system includes a double-sided cooling fan for air intake that is 120 mm in diameter and 45 mm thick, and a large heat sink with a standard heat pipe design